What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD video. So it finally has come, the Type 19 for Season 2. It has officially been released, and I do have some comments to say about this gun. Obviously, I'm going to have a part 2 to this video because, you know, there's more that I do have to say, but this video is only going to be an initial review. So I do want to apologize before I actually start the review about the stream. So yeah, a lot of you guys were complaining about stream delay. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just I had the PC on for a little bit too long, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll try not to have that type of low quality again. But anyways, let's actually talk about the Type 19 itself. So yes, some of you guys may saw me like grind this a little bit during the stream, at least the majority of it. But of course, I did get it done right after the stream ended. I needed really just, I think, the headshots and a few more hip fires. Usually with assault rifles, it does take a little bit longer to finish up, mainly because they do have bigger demands with headshots, hip fires, as well as just anything else. Specifically with the sand camos, because sometimes if you guys have enough XP cards to level up your gun to max, especially with assault rifles, it's going to take you even longer to the point where you could get every challenge done except for the sand camo challenges. So I did make a video previously about this, talking about how scary this gun is going to be when it released, but of course things have happened where this game got adjusted, and so have the attachments of this gun as well. So there are certain things about this gun that are a lot more nerfed or a lot more tame than they used to be. I say this because there are a bit of inconsistencies with this gun comparing it to the Grau, at least when it comes to the full auto. Of course, with the I was about to say FMJ rounds, but the marksman rounds, yeah, they're still pretty damn overpowered. But when it comes to its full auto, it actually falls short a lot, probably more than the Grau. Of course, this could have been mainly because I wasn't using any of the barrels or any extending attachments for range. But yeah, it did feel a little bit more inconsistent. It felt that way, obviously, since, you know, throughout shipment, I was just mainly just using the suppressor barrel. I kind of wanted to maintain pretty high speed of, you know, shipment, given that like this entire time I was just going against just pure tryhards. Another thing also is that I did change controllers back to the Xbox controller, and not because the Switch controller was bad or anything like that. It's because right now I think my right stick is kind of messed up. You know, if I turn to the left, it's slower than when it turns to the right. I don't know if it's some drifting issue or anything like that, but yeah, I switched back to the Xbox controller, and yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. I'm, you know, a lot more better with my aim. I know this, you know, gameplay doesn't really show that, but trust me, it was a lot better time than before. So talking about the Type 19, so this does have two options in which you could use it. Obviously, you could use it in its normal form, which is of course the full auto. Of course, also you could use it for like as if it was a marksman rifle, kind of like the AS Val FMJ rounds or the M67 AMAX. It has that option as well, but probably a far more overpowered version of it, given that you could actually shoot basically anywhere in the map in 2 shots. And the mag itself actually comes with 30 bullets instead of 20 like the SKS or just any ammo conversion. So yes, this one has the most, and it doesn't really have that many downsides at all. And that's probably the scariest part of this gun. And really with any gun, because the recent weapons that have come out have been kind of weird with their ADS speed. For example, you know, the Grau, you could like slow it down as much as you want, but you'll barely really notice any issues with ADS speed. It's almost like the ADS speed change is non-existent. And this seems to be the case for a lot of recent guns that have come out as well. Like putting a few heavy attachments won't really affect the ADS speed of the gun, but once, like, of course, obviously when you deck it out completely with heavy attachments, yeah, you're gonna notice it. But it takes much more to weigh down the weapon compared to most of the normal guns in this game. And weirdly enough, this gun seems to have like a mix between Black Ops attachments as well as Modern Warfare attachments. So for example, the lasers are kind of more tuned to the Black Ops style, and for the stocks, it has both. It has the combat stock as well as the agile stock and 2 different types of strike stocks. And even when it comes to a lot of the grips, there are different ones that, you know, have Black Ops downsides and as well as Modern Warfare type downsides. So yeah, this gun is kind of just all over the place when it comes to attachments. There's some Black Ops, there's some Modern Warfare, basically kind of like 50-50. There are some changes that were made within one of these mini updates, I guess to balance out the gun a little bit more. But they did also add some benefits to like other attachments as well. But probably the one that I've noticed the most was the 48 round, I guess, fast reload. So I think before it actually used to be a 42 round, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, now they moved it up to a 48 round. And given with the fire rate of this gun, it's kind of appropriate. And I know before, I mean, they probably thought that a lot of people would only just flock to the 75 round mag, given that's the only, I guess, good option at the time to extend your ammo. And knowing of all the downsides, you know, the 20% bullet impact, as well as just like, I guess, the fast reload as well. I mean, like, you know, the downsides for the 75 round mag aren't really that bad. But it does weigh you down just a little bit. But comparing it to the 48 round mag, I mean, yeah, it's way faster to just have the 48 round. And with the bullet impact benefit of only 20%, it's not really going to change your gun that much. So as it goes for other attachments like the sniper rounds, I did go over that already, but I do want to discuss that it does help you with camo challenges, specifically with long shot as well as headshots. The headshot multiplier is just off the charts with this thing. You could just get a one shot no matter where you shoot. But of course, getting headshots without it isn't really that much of a chore either. The damage is usually 36, so it's not gonna be that much of an issue if you do want to use it that way as well. Probably the biggest camo challenge that I had a difficulty with was probably, it wasn't even the long shots, it was actually the hip fires. And that's mainly because I was focusing more on the more serious challenges, so I want to get hip fires out of the way. But when I actually started working for the hip fires, it just, honestly, it felt kind of awful. And that's probably because it was high rise and, you know, all the bots were kind of like cheating throughout the entire time. But yeah, the hipfire just fell off during that time, but when I started playing Shipment, it started to kind of improve. Or maybe that was just me. But as of right now, the way that I'm running it, especially in Shipment, is just with a suppressor barrel and just basically all fast attachments while also maintaining my hipfire spread as well as my ADS bullet spread. And that's thanks to the laser grip barrel. So this basically allows, I guess, both ADS bullet spread and an increase of hipfire accuracy. And that's why you see me, like, you know, have that green laser when I'm hip firing or when I'm ADSing. It's very much like that, like one of those lasers from the Fennec that no one really uses. The one that, like, I think it's like the YKM Ranger laser, the one that increases your ADS, like, moving spread or something like that. It's kind of like that, where it'll always be on, no matter what you do. But it's definitely worth all of the benefits compared to the downsides. So overall, the Type 19 is a pretty solid gun, maybe too solid for its good, but, you know, comparing it to the Grau, I'm not really too sure. If you guys want me to make a comparison video between the Grau and this one, just let me know. I would like to make a video like that, because yeah, these weapons are very, very similar, but, you know, at the same time, a little bit different. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content. I'll see you guys next time.